Hopefully it does not bug me out. Not bug me out. Oh, there we go. I can hear myself on YouTube. Alright. Welcome in, fellow YouTuber dwellers. Today, this game was voted by people on Twitch for Game of the Month. You can nominate games on Discord and vote for them to be played every single month. This was the game that won this time. Slay the princess. I always want to say slay the spire. It's so ingrained in me that every time it's like slay the spire, it has to be spire. Oh, maybe that's a fun game. Oh, that's a cool idea. Get a bunch of YouTubers for a game show where they have to guess the game. They have to guess the game, and we use the word slay in one of the options. It's gonna be like, slay the what now? And see what their first choice is. If it's princess, spire, or any other. Slay the... I don't know if there are other ones. That could be a fun event. I was eating pumpkin pie. I posted a picture of it on Discord. Alright. Let's go. Subtitles. English. Black Tabby Games. This is a horror game. It's not intended for all audiences. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects and parallax effects on the rare occasion, cause motion sickness. If either of them are a health issue, disable in the game preference. Okay. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. I like how it starts, this is a horror game, and it ends with, this is a love story. I'm getting very conflicted, very, very conflicted messages in that, unless people think horror is love. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Accessibility. Ah! For an accessibility screen! It's sure fucking frozen your face white! Who the heck was the troll? How do you go from this screen to fucking this screen? How? A flashbang in accessibility, man. Oh. My god. Self-voicing. Clipboard?
Font over. Self-voicing disabled.
Ah. Oh. Preferences. What the heck is that song, man? Music? Is the music loud compared to me? Do I need to turn it down? Or is it okay so far? put it slightly less than the voice. Just in case. Alright, hopefully no one minds boil effect, parallax effect, flickering images. Blinking CTC, I don't know what CTC means. Okay. Well, let's get started. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Dude, it starts so freaking... it starts so freaking direct. You're here to slay her. Okay, so we're the bad guys. Maybe. Maybe we're the good guys. Who knows? The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad. Can't someone else do it? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Ooh. I might need to like... Do I get some sort of reward for doing that? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la révolution! Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. Oh, I know Temsa. If it becomes an issue where I can't, like, scroll it up, I'll move myself. Thank you. What are you talking about with the end of the world, then?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
Sounds great!
You have to
Where do I sign up?
To her.
Okay, but how can she end the world if she's locked in a basement?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Right. So I'm supposed to be dumb and not ask questions and make my own decisions. Wow. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Have you considered maybe she's... Okay, killing a princess is bad. I think the rest of them are... Okay, do I get a reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Well, duh. Isn't that how it works? Okay. Have you considered that maybe she's the reason that the world's gonna end?
I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
I don't know, you seem to be fine with me talking to you.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Uh-huh.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Damn!
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Wow. He's like, just do your job, man. Nah, I'm not doing
Are you
this.
serious?
Yep.
No, you have to do it.
Why me? Why can't you do it? Okay, can you tell me what my prize is?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it.
It's
a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Bruh. Bruh, you can't just go, okay, I need you to slay the target And you're gonna get a reward, I promise. You know, he's just like, I promise, bruh. I promise. Doesn't tell me why I need to kill her except the world's ending. Doesn't tell me what my reward is. My reward is gonna be a bullet at the back of my head. That's what my reward is gonna be, chat. Like it happens with all assassins when they are loose threads. Have you considered that I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider it? Nobody wants the world to end.
That's a lie.
I mean, maybe some people do. Nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I don't think you have to be evil to want to end the world. I'm pretty sure there are like very sad and hurt people out there that would want the world to end. Alright, let's see. Killing a princess. Can't someone else do it? What do I have to do?
But I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Hi, Ugib. Welcome in. Okay, do you have evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete
I don't know,
a very
bro.
important task?
I don't know, you kidnapped me, clearly.
You might as well reach the end of your journey.
What kind of logic is that? You made it this far, you might as well see it through. No, you can change your mind at any point. That's not how it works. I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to her, and if she's bad, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Okay, but how do I know you're not the one that's trapping me in a web of lies?
Then
you're not
each
very
and every forthcoming,
one
you
of
know?
us
Is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Oh, King's Curiosity, thank you so much for gifting us. Oh, I appreciate it. No, please save your money for a PC.
Path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Oh, look at that
Agent
little
G
small
asked
cabin.
me, should Bors listen to the voice and kill the princess? Well, isn't that just the epitome of delightful choices? Listening to the voice and killing the princess could lead to some rather intriguing consequences. But hey, who doesn't love a little chaos? Right? Just remember.
A little chaos,
Bors, the path you choose might have far-reaching effects.
huh?
And I'm not just talking about the game's ending. Think carefully. Or don't. It's all just pixels and code. In the end, enjoy the slaughter.
High depression. How's the game so far? Not doing a very good job of convincing me to slay the princess. It's not doing a very good job at
We're
that.
not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Exactly.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, he does know what he's talking about. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Ooh. We even have freaking everything prepared for slaying her before we even enter the cabin. What the heck, man? What kind of hit job is this? Fans, thank you so much for gifting 5 subbies. I appreciate it.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Explore, take the blade. enter the basement directly. Alright.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Isn't it supposed to be the other way around, Ben? That's very kind of you.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels
Oppressive?
heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Wow. Wow, narrator, wow. Fucking trying to make it seem like we're doing an act of mercy now? Is that your tactic?
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Sounds pissed.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, Griever. Hi, checking in on you. Hi, I think I'm here to kill you! Who the heck just announces that? Who just goes like, oh, I'm just here to kill you, don't mind me. Alright, we're not gonna reply. We're just continuing down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Wow.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Coldly beautiful, okay?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat.
Wow. I mean, fair point, I guess, but I don't know what I was expecting in a basement.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her.
Why
It's
do
not
we
like
need
she's
to
a
drop the
threat.
blade to talk, though?
Don't you dare.
Also, what do you mean she's not a threat? Did she literally, like, she was supposed to be bound by both hands? What happened to half of the chain that was holding her? She does sound kind of bitchy for her situation, that is also
It's
true.
fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I'm just gonna tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
I should be? What makes you say
You
that?
step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Fair point, but I'm not sure, like, trying to make yourself seem dangerous is the play here, lady. Like, playing on my fear and emotions.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Wow, I feel like I'm being played from both sides, man. What if she's bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? Not dropping the blade. Drop the blade or slay the princess. Wow. Already? Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Wow. Then I guess we're at an impasse. Squint at her while holding on to the
You
blade.
stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back.
The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Squint harder.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Well, she's gonna have to blink first. Fuck. Why am I out of options? My options are drop the blade or slay the princess. No. Fine.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands
We have dropped
and
it.
drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
We'll be fine.
The narrator doesn't seem very happy with the unarmed part.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Okay.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Relationship? Who said we're gonna have a relationship? Technically, I guess she's not wrong. But who said we're gonna be more than just acquaintances? I don't even know your name. It's pretty awkward. A relationship. Are you coming on to me? How do I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There are people out there going to think... I can't read. There are people out there who think you're gonna end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? We've talked enough! What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay, I'm done talking to you.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Shut up, narrator! Yeah, we've talked enough, lady.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yep.
You know why you're here.
Yep, I'm just gonna slay you.
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck. Blood sprays from
Wow.
the cut, your severed carotid
Look at
artery
her
painting the princess
grin.
with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Die or finish the job. Alright, let's finish the job.
With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Your Highness?
Oh,
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
Hey narrator, you said I have a reward. My reward, that thing I wish to live. You said you'd give me something better.
somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder, do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
Excuse you? You're literally stabbed in the heart and bleeding out. What do you mean? This isn't enough to stop you. What are you? A vampire?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Fuck you, narrator! Seriously? Seriously? You don't even bother saving me? How rude. I get a reward for
path
killing
in
her.
the woods.
My reward was death. I
And at
was
the end of
right.
that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you
Deja
don't,
vu.
it will be the end of the world.
You hesitated. Hesitation was not part of the contract for the reward. The reward was supposed to be given upon death of target. She did die. I was cheated out of my reward. At least I wanted to know what it was. He didn't even do me the courtesy of telling me what I'm missing on. Ah, but I died. What am I
I
doing
can
here?
assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Voice of the cheated. I love the fact that it's called of the cheated. See, I told you that we were cheated out of the reward.
Stabbed to death?
Oh.
And you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah,
No.
That's exactly what
We
you
have
told us last
both
time. When we
voices,
asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't. But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Yeah.
Calm down.
You tell
I
him,
assure you
voice.
She has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
New voice in your head, take your meds? No. I actually should.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
A version of you? Excuse you? So you admit there are versions of
You
you?
died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I did listen to you, eventually. Oh.
We did exactly what you said. Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare, in which case I shouldn't be held accountable for what supposedly happened.
Supposedly happened, okay?
But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right.
Great.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh no, they surely did have consequences. I have another voice in my head.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Ooh.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
I agree with the cheated voice. I agree.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
So? I already died, bro, remember? I could be hallucinating in heaven right now.
She just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So long as we're careful, we can win this.
Huh.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Now let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
We killed each other last time. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was stab me to death. How can someone like that end the world? What do you mean all she did was stab me to death? Bruh. Who locked her in the basement, and what is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told
People?
you what this place
What
is.
people?
It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Narrator, I want to take a line from your book. Notice the lack of details. That's literally what you said when the princess was hesitating and replying to me. You are doing the bloody same! If people locked her away, why don't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Oh, I'm
You're
special.
the
I've
only
heard that one
person
before.
Capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Ah, yes. I'd stroke my ego. I'd give you something else to stroke, narrator.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Yeah, that changes everything, am I right? We're special.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Ugh.
If anyone's special here, it's her. That was a nasty trick she pulled on us.
You're being cagey. What aren't you
I've
telling
told you
me?
everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
You didn't tell us about her knife last time, though.
That's because she's unarmed. And more than that, it's because there wasn't a last time.
Okay, we killed each other last time. How can I make sure that doesn't
Like I
happen
said,
again?
if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Oh, and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
Great. Now,
Okay,
if you don't mind,
okay.
the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Hi, Istra, and yep, it is. Turn around and leave. Fine, let's go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Really?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
I thought we were supposed to talk to
Believe
her.
a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Thanks, Jaden.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Totally.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Totally. Alright, the narrator says we didn't listen to him, so let's listen to him this time.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess
Never
of
mind.
warped wood and broken boards.
What
Their
the heck is
splintered
this?
edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
What the heck is this, man?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different. Approach the mirror and take the blade. Yeah, you didn't say anything about
That's
the mirror.
because there isn't a mirror. There's a
Wait, what?
table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Wait, what?
There's definitely a mirror.
No, there's definitely a mirror.
There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
You know what? It doesn't
But
matter.
it does matter. Don't you care if we're being lied to? If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
Voices in my head, shut up.
I'm not lying to you. Use
Hey, it
your
went
eyes.
away.
There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Well, yeah, we gotta look handsome if we're going to, you know, save the world.
There was a mirror a second ago.
Now it's gone.
Was there?
Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Alright. This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Okay.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this. You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Time to go back in the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Lovely.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what
That
sounds
sounds
like the
oddly
rhythmic
different than
scraping of
before.
metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
Hi, Nitri.
That sound could be anything.
It
Probably just
could
her
be
chains dragging
anything.
across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
That's definitely not the sound of chains scraping on the
I
floor.
hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Oh my god.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Wait, what? Voice of the cheated? Last time she sounded like she was better than us. This one definitely doesn't sound better. This one just sounds amused. Like she's hungry for blood.
As you descend the
What
final
the
step, the form
fudge?
of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Oh boy.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're
She
not
sounds
falling for
very
that,
distorted
are we?
and looks very
She's trying to
wicked.
trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Right. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you? Do you remember what happened? I know you have a knife, I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can we just talk things through? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time, I know do not do that. Again. I know you're mad at me, but I think both of us just need to let bygones be bygones. What happened after you died last time? What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world and you slashed my throat last time. Nobody has to die. Oh yeah, saying that always works, right? This one sentence of, nobody has to die. That's in every movie, man. Okay, what are you gonna do if I let you out? Fine, I'm coming closer to free. You'd better not try anything. I'm not trusting you. Bye. Screw it, slay the princess. I think just pouncing on her and slaying her is the wrong move. But I want to stick it to the narrator and say that I did actually follow him and his fucking
As a huge of this game,
things.
I love watching you play this. Best advice for a new player like yourself. Just go with your own logic and morality, but every single choice makes a difference, even the explore ones.
Thanks, but next time please don't backseat me with text-to-speech. It's like, bruh. It's like the shittiest way to bypass my rules. It just pisses me off. And then people are like, hey, pause, why don't you have text-to-speech enabled? I wonder why. Because I need a fucking mute Tangia button for when people decide to backseat me with it. Alright, we're gonna listen to the narrator this time so we can stick it to him.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can
What
win.
do you mean you
We
can
just have
do
to stop
that?
now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands.
I don't trust her for a second.
Dude, she's gonna bite your nose off or something. Like, this is even creepier and weirder. The fact that you're getting so close to her and then she's just smiling.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right?
We got killed in half. Got it.
Hers, at first.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Then yours.
Is she insane?
Hee hee.
What do you mean? Oh my god! Okay, I was not expecting that line out of the game, man.
How? What did she even hit us with?
Whatever the scraping sound was.
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red
What
angry slit along the flesh of her thigh,
the
where the
fuck?
blade nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
What the fuck?
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
Thanks for the obvious.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The arms race.
You're on a path in the woods.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp.
What?
A constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
Okay, the entire story is going to hell.
I feel dizzy.
I feel wrong.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight. Good. It's better that way.
Why do I have four voices now?
Nothing has any meaning. Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
Oh, finally you're dropping the mask, Mr. Narrator.
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction.
Oh,
right?
boo-hoo.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
That is too much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
No, they don't.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it.
We take it now.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
That stupid blade, man.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
Last time we kept our senses sharp, she freaking produced a blade out of her thigh. If her entire body is literally can be a blade, it's like, bruh.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
Eventually. What is this? We have a pity? Just like in gacha games?
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now. That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
Mr. Narrator, sir. I see you can't see the mirror.
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
We can't see it or you can't see it?
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Well, time to
Make
approach
your
the
way
mirror.
To the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Open the mirror?
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Is the handle on the left or on the right, Mr. Narrator? Be your eyes. Wipe the mirror clean. That's not reaching out to the mirror to open it.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
Yeah, Chad voted for it, Looney.
It was never there.
It was never there.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Okay.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Nice. Absolutely lovely. Let me guess. The dagger in our hand, it fell and it pierced our heart somehow. We just died stumbling down the stairs.
Your body
we
tumbles
didn't.
onto the basement floor
Surprising.
and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hello, princess.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Your voice sounds even more robotic than last time.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
So she does remember.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
He has a point.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it.
Have you seen the house and the state it's in?
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
I'm pretty sure bad things have happened.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. People there mattered.
Oh, people in another world mattered. Who the fudge cares? That's not our world anymore. Not our world, not our problem. It's like, pff. Caring
Past
about that.
isn't real. There's only here and now.
Nor the voices in my head are yeah, you guys are not real either.
Your internal
Oh my
whispering is
god!
Taught by the wet sound of slicing meat.
Oh,
The princess's
that's
arms erupt
disgusting.
twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
If you could have done that, why the fudge are you locked in here? Lady, you know you could have just freaking left without waiting for me. I don't need to be here.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
She's loose, alright. Just not in the parts that matter.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Yes. You can fix her? Please do.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Oh man. Having blades instead of arms while keeping your flesh just dangling like a flesh suit. We're gonna fight her and we're gonna have a sorry. It says we're gonna fight her and we're gonna have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're gonna appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk it out. We're gonna unconditionally surrender. Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna try flirting. With that? You wanna try flirting with that? She has swords for arms and we don't. We're panicking! She wins by killing us, so let's beat her to it. Bruh! What are my options? Hi, God. What do you mean? All these ideas suck! My God. Oh, what the heck? Our options are just so bad. Okay. Okay, we're panicking, chat. We're panicking. She said she has swords for arms. We don't. We're panicking.
Is the worst possible thing for us to do.
No, no, no. We're panicking.
And panic where? Up the slide that dropped us down here. There's no way out.
I'm coming to get you.
I'm coming to get you.
There's no way out.
Oh, look at her. She wants to hug us.
Okay, screw it. We're panicking.
Thank you. I'm glad you agree with me. It's panic time! I'm panicking, 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 I'm panicking! Ah! Okay, panic time over.
But unsurprisingly, panicking doesn't save you from her blades. She skewers you.
Well, I could have seen that one coming.
Ow.
Ow, indeed.
Sorry about that. I gave into a bit of a fear response there, and I don't think it was very helpful.
Look at the voice of the paranoid.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
Maybe?
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Oh, we're not dead yet.
We're dead, aren't we? We're dead. How long have we been dead? Have we been dead the whole time?
Oh my. Paranoid has a point.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
So we're undead?
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
4? Question mark? 3?
This is 4.
Yeah, 4. So 4 sounds right.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
Oh, well, maybe if you did a better job at being a narrator, we wouldn't have gone past 1. But you were a manipulative bitch that didn't tell me anything. Okay, so this is your fault.
What you're going to do next? You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Oh, thank you. I like your dress.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Fair point, but all you guys do is talk and waste more time. More people isn't gonna make it better.
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Me too.
As long as we keep moving.
Moving? I suggest you don't move with those 2 blades around you. They're probably all around your junk right now, man.
It's going to get so loud in here. How are we going to keep it all straight?
Come on, show me something new.
We're gonna have to fight her again. We're gonna have an upper lip. She can't hurt us if we don't let her. Oh, we get the same options. Alright, flirt with her. It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires. That's so mean. What do you mean our flirtation doesn't work?
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Ah, the smitten voice.
She skewers you.
Clearly our compliments suck.
You're cute.
Oh, thank you. Did you just make shish kebab out of me so you can eat me? How romantic.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Yeah, I would have thought so too.
That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Oh, thank you, contrarian.
What's the point? It's all the same.
Oof, the broken. I just want to head pat him.
She skewers you.
She scares you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Wow, she really does sound like quite the dummy.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. She's going to kill this body either way. Stop feeling what it feels.
Detach yourself from your body. Wait. This is the Zen moment. Okay, chap. I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. In and out. Now, think about all the times you got skewered to death by a crazy lady in a video game. Now I want you to open your eyes and forget all the trauma. It wasn't real.
She skewers you.
JK, it's actually very real. She skewers us again.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Thank you.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure.
Better
there's
nature?
a reason.
Dude, she's shish kebab skewering you non-stop for fun. To spend time in her basement. When she could have just escaped before you even arrive. I'm pretty sure she won't listen to reason.
She skewers you.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she does not care.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time.
I mean, I'm getting close to getting chomped off by her teeth at that point.
You're right. One last time, that's all we need.
Yep, she has more swords and more teeth than ever.
None of this is working. Think.
Even more.
She skewers you.
She skewers you.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, thank God. Or so we thought. Mutually assured destruction, let's go.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
I love how we're not even letting the narrator get a word in. We're like, we already know the plot, dude. Just shush. Oh, she skewers you.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Okay.
Ho-ho! What if? Throw it out the window.
I mean, why not?
Over my dead body.
You don't have a body. All you have is a voice.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
He truly is broken.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Correction, one time we died to her sharp thigh.
I'm sure I can
Just
think of
saying.
a better way to die.
Eh, they're all the same, really.
I like cold. I like cold.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
Ugh, the manifestation guy.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Ayo. You wanna top the Dom princess? Are you sure, Mr. Opportunist? We kinda seem like a bottom right now. Just saying.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll not...
Leave it to the pros.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs.
What door?
Only it's more of a slide. We know.
The face of the hero.
Fine, I'll just shut up and speed this whole thing along.
Poor narrator, man.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Describe the princess.
Don't care, just want to win.
Oof.
Fine. You
Oh,
make your way to
wow.
the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Were you sad?
I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Aw, and did that thought make you happy, horny, sad? Tell me.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
You like that? Wow, I really am her boy toy.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
No.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm here to show you.
Why do you even ask
So,
then?
Just you wait, and not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Is she gonna give birth to a baby blade? Don't you do pa me, Mr. Narrator?
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Yes.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really?
Honestly, at this point, I don't want to hear it.
Here we go.
If you
Now.
don't say it, it doesn't happen, right? Right?
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches.
Oh boy.
And then it erupts.
Yeah, I wouldn't bang that. Yep. This ain't a love story, man.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
I mean, that's kind of hot. Hotter than her previous version.
Are you ready for what comes next?
A hug? I get a hug?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine. Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Dude, do you think you can touch that without getting cut into pieces? Oh. It is my first time playing. I sadly exist. So the best way is assume I don't know anything.
That looked painful. How is she still alive?
I don't know, man. Question is, what is she? Because she's definitely not human.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
It's beating to do what, man? There's no it's not pumping blood anywhere.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
Yeah, welcome to fantasy,
She
paranoid.
doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
I mean, she still has a back.
This is
all
just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Oh, broken. It's okay, you won't be existing
We're
for long.
screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it. All right,
Empty your mind.
It's so quiet.
Wow, it really is very quiet. Empty the narrator too. Wording, man. It says him too at the top. But you know, it said empty your mind and him too. So yeah.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Oh, you weren't taking it seriously until now? You do not act, and yet, through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Thank you. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall in your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. Wow, our fingers look really witchy-like, huh? It's you! You're alone in a place that's empty. It's quiet here. It's time to proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Okay. Our options are, what are you? The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of here. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know what the world's beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the industry or destroy your body? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Oh, that sounds depressing. That sounds depressing. What do you mean by solitary lights? What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. What is the gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I said if it's the end of the world, not that it ended. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Oh my. Wow, I feel bad for you.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Good to know that you come. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Sadness, huh? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Because
I
you
know
told me
only
about them.
that they are.
Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
So, Cruelty Princess took over. Let
I'm
her out of
sorry.
here.
There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Doesn't that mean that I'm always going to return to you as well then?
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Huh.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Fascinating. Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
So what you're saying is you don't know what life and death is because you only just exist. How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
Lovely.
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
So yes. What are you gonna do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you,
but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
Okay.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Damn. Damn, son. Fascinating. I don't know if my game crashed or because I said wait forever it closed. I was like, yes. Ah. What do you think of the entity? Weird, creepy vibes. Also, it's kind of like raising a freaking baby, man. You have this innocent life in your hands. You raise it the best you can, and you have no idea if you unleashed a serial murderer on the world or if someone that's gonna do good. Kind of the equivalent of that. Are you gonna play the whole game today? I don't know how long the game is, but we have lethal in like 2 hours, so no, most likely not.
Return to me, though you were gone mere moments.
Okay, so
I never left your side.
Attempt to outwait your destiny. So basically, if you choose to wait forever, it closes the game until you come back to it. Oh. And you get to choose whether you want to go further or quit the game right now. Alright, make me forget.
That I tell you to remember her.
To remember her? To remember cruelty? No, thank you.
You won't.
You The fucking uncaring voice! It's like, you won't. Oh. We're back to chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Lovely. Deja vu. I went away to take care of the small child. I come back to KDM. Yup. So we died so much that the princess became a cage. A ribbed cage of swords with a beating heart. You know, it got really twisted towards the end there. Interesting concept for the game, though. Playing it again and again and again. Collecting fragments of the princess. So far, we collected cruelty, I guess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab or RI on your controller. Okay. Killing the princess seems kinda bad, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
And princesses don't? Dude, princesses were my most valuable fucking resource in Crusader Kings. Don't you try and gaslight me. Princesses are worth a lot. You can make really important alliances with them. Okay. Turn around and leave. I kind of want to do it. But at the same time, I kind of want to go to this cabin. But I kind of want to leave. Okay, let's leave.
Seriously? You're just going to
Yes.
turn around and leave?
Yes.
Do you even know where
No.
you're going?
Home. Lie, I know where I'm going. What only matters is that I'm not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish coming to a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction. Nope, I don't know where I'm going.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Thank you.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads...
How convenient!
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
I can still turn around. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yes.
It's remarkably
That's what
selfish,
streamers
if you ask
do.
me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Oh no. Whatever shall we do? I don't care, I'm not killing a princess. Maybe everyone should die. That's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into this. I think I'm gonna go with I don't care, I'm not killing a princess.
Killing is such a gauche phrasing and completely ignores the bigger picture.
Gauche
We're asked to
phrasing?
slay the
Really?
princess because she's terrible and she's really got it coming to her.
What makes her so terrible? You still haven't told me jack shit, narrator.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Our sense of direction is horrible. Don't let him drive anywhere, chap. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again! I'm gonna just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Oh no.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers aren't just a trick of light.
Oh shit.
In every direction,
oh my!
There is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fraction of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on?
Yes.
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Who said anything about you and irritating you? Who do you think you are? The main protagonist? I'm not doing this to irritate you. I'm doing this because I don't want to do the freaking main quest.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
If I wanted certain death, I would go in the cabin!
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Aww. The end.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Ooh.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Deja vu, I've been here before, and I swear the world just ended. And yet I'm here, standing all alive, unable to die. Alright, Mr. Narrator, tell me. Oh, you bastard. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died, the whole world ended, what am I doing here? Those walls weren't here last time, you can't just force me to go to the cabin. Heading to the cabin where I'm definitely gonna slay the princess. Lie. Yeah, I get it, I'm going to the cabin. If I can't run away, then I'm just staying here in the woods forever. You can't just force me to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
What would happen if someone else stumbled upon the
If he
princess?
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
You shut it, voice of the hero. I don't want to hear it.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
Yay! Let's do that instead! That sounds better!
Didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. The world ended. Did you suffer? Did you feel anything? Did you feel it ending? No. Shut up.
The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Okay, well, you're the first voice to go, narrator. Okay, let's stay in the forest forever.
That's clever. A little boring, though.
I know.
It's extremely boring.
I know.
Can we really do that? Can we really just do nothing?
Why not?
No, you can't just do nothing. You have to do something.
I'm breathing. That's doing something.
Alright, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, we're going to do nothing forever.
Congratulations, you continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me? Everything's getting fuzzy.
Ah, it's peaceful and nice now.
What is that weird feeling? It's like I'm
Have a good night,
barely
Ben.
even here anymore.
Well, it's not nothing, that's for sure. Does that mean we messed up?
Debatable. The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. Oh, not again. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder, something other comes. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. It's hands! Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You're no longer alone. Yay! We're no longer alone, chat. We're being hugged. Or touched and probe everywhere. Depends how you want to see it. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It's useless to use if it doesn't bring me more gifts. Force pushing against your will. You cannot go back. Not there. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. This is only as much thread in this place. Don't waste it. I'm your only salvation.
You're on a path in the woods.
Well,
and
we
at
gathered
end of
the
that
Nile.
path is a cabin.
We have cruelty in the Nile now.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It wasn't so bad last time. They literally just sent me back. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la revolution. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah, slaying them is freeing them sometimes,
Ignore
you know.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
No, thank you.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
You want
The
to
air
lick the
feels
blade?
heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Hey Gresh, thank you so much for the raid. Hello everyone, welcome in. We are just playing Slay the Princess for the first time. How was your stream? How was Holocure? Did you have fun? Thank you so much for sharing your lovely community. That's very nice of you.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
I wonder if it's the initial voice or different.
Hello? Is someone there?
That's a different voice.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
The heck?
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
It was fun. We saw a YouTube video from me today, so I decided to trade in. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. And I'm glad to hear it was fun. What did you play as? But yeah, welcome in. We're currently... Technically, I finished the chapters twice, and we started from chapter 1 again for the game, so we're just at the beginning right now. I'm here to save you. Lie. I'm here to save you. Honest. I think I'm here to slay you. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Why does she sound so nice?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Kiara is one of the easiest I play her often in Holocure. I see. The mini pause loves are cute depression. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the videos. They do laugh a lot in my videos, mind you. To be fair, I have watched a lot of funny ones lately. Not so many what the heck ones. She seems reluctant to talk. What's your name?
Oh.
Don't you have a name?
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Okay.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
That would be kind of silly. Is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back
Freaking
upstairs,
narrator,
get the
man.
blade and slay her before it's too late.
I don't know anything about you, for all I know you're locked up here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
What do you mean you don't see what that has to do with anything?
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
What do you mean you agree with the princess? No, it's very relevant. She's been locked down here forever. If she doesn't eat or drink or poop and pee, that means she's not human. Why would I want to save her or kill her?
What has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
This doesn't add up. It is worthing your word of a potential fate. Retrieve the blade, go back upstairs to retrieve without saying another word. I can't believe they're keeping you down here. I'm getting you out. I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. What are you gonna do if I let you out?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
Oof. Well, I don't know anything about you. You could be locked up here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Okay.
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Lady, you can't just play the oopsie-doopsie forgetful princess act on me, being like, I don't know anything.
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
Oh. I'm gonna keep you locked away for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yes, Barfian. Have a good night. She's got boundaries, yeah. Wow, Adra.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Why not?
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Oh. She changed her tune.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Wow. Dropped your klutz girl act,
You
alright?
have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one. Thank you.
Let's retrieve the blade.
You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here. Fine, turn your back on me, but it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
But lady, with the dynamic that we're having, you know, I can't foresee you wanting to know where I'm going.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess
What
sat
the
only a moment
fudge?
ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Wow. She's lost an arm. I'm locking her down here and letting her bleed out. Wow. Let's finish this. I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start over?
You coward.
No, I don't think we can. Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Maybe she'll bleed
This
out.
is a dangerous play. Who's to say she'll actually succumb to her wounds? She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing an arm. You can finish this right here, right now.
I'm pretty sure she has a weapon by the fact that she cut her arm and it doesn't look like she bit it off. It looks very clean cut. No, we're locking her.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading
Yeah.
it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
We do have all the time in the world?
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there.
Jesus.
You make things easier on yourself and let me out. It's not like this little door I'll hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't
She
think getting on
violently
your good
rattles the
side right
door.
now is
You
any
do
good.
your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
I didn't even try to kill you! You just didn't want to tell me anything.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Oh boy, that sounds
It
ominous.
doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Threaten me all you want, all it does is ease my guilty conscience. Whatever you are, you're not a princess. Go ahead and waste your energy. I'll be waiting. Whatever you are, you're not a princess.
I
There
wouldn't
we
be so
go.
sure about outlasting me. You're so brittle. So go ahead, rest. Do whatever you think will help you be prepared. But know that I'm coming for you, and that when I find you, I will make you hurt.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Mommy!
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped.
Oh boy.
And the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping
Oh
me
my
get out of that
god!
awful basement.
What the fuck?
You try and stumble to your
He
feet.
looks like a
but as the
ghost,
princess
man.
draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs.
Holy
You lie
shit.
prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on?
Whose side?
Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Oh man, this part of the narrative was great.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Can we set a safe word first, please?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
What the fuck?
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
I'm not so sure about that.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
Thanks, narrator, that's so helpful.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
We do?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, could have been worse. It could have been worse, right?
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Alright. I'm getting a sense of deja
Terrible
vu.
Sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. You find yourself very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Okay. I'm pretty sure this is more than deja vu. It happened before,
We could go
literally.
back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree? Fine.
She will lie. I don't think.
Yeah. I know. She will lie. She will cheat. She will say anything.
The interior of the cabin
What
is
the
plain.
heck?
The smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay.
Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
Yes, there was.
It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Okay. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
Right, I was so stuck on the eyes watching us, I didn't even notice it there.
Thank you, Mr. Paranoid.
What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Yeah, what mirror? What eyes?
There's
There are no eyes
definitely a
above
mirror.
me. Mm-mm.
There isn't. We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
Why would he lie about it?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Alright. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe it
You
clean.
reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Ridiculous? Look at those nails, man. Are you sure you want to call me ridiculous?
Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Okay. This... I'm not sure the blade would work. Honestly.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Indeed.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Oh, totally not.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know,
He's not, Zeb.
better than a knife? Could we have
He-
a bomb?
The narrator told us you're supposed to do it in one. He has several times referred to the loot.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Ah,
Those are the words
The
of someone
key,
who
huh?
knows he's sending us to our death.
I agree with the paranoid here.
You cross over
What the fuck
threshold
is this?
onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Oh my god. I think I'm just gonna keep eating my pie.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
I don't think he sees them.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Lovely.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Yeah. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard.
Yeah, it can't be
Then
that
we'd use
hard,
our
right?
Weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
I'm not sure about that. Okay. I'm gonna kill her. Narrator thinks I can do it. Don't be
Finally,
pessimist.
a voice of reason.
We
The
can do
rest
it.
of you should take notes.
Uh-huh.
You know why I'm being a pessimist.
I know.
I'm just asking questions.
Oh, I know.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge,
Oh, lovely.
you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible
What
against
the
the
heck
inky
is this
black of the
place?
basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you
That's so
really
weird.
not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not.
Why?
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse.
Left.
Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
I'm gonna find you, and when I do, I'll put you to bed and cause organ shut down. Go back the way you came. Left.
You turn to the left.
More eyes everywhere.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Hello.
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Yeah, she's definitely a ghost. She's really cute though.
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Really?
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Oh boy.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to
Lovely.
a lurching halt.
Beautiful.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves, heart, lungs. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is all you need to live, and yet we chose death.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart,
Lungs, liver, nerves.
nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp. for
Oh, she's so cute.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
breath. Liver, nerves,
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
lungs. She isn't attacking us. Nerves. Why? Heart. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent.
The why
Don't lose
doesn't
sight of
matter.
Your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
He never mentioned hands in his heart lungs thing.
Liver, nerves,
I mean, I guess nerves kinda works.
liver, nerves, heart.
Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me? What happened to you after you killed me last time? I was sent here to stop you. You're a lunatic, you know, right? If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting us down situation? How about I just kill you instead? We don't have to be enemies, we can work together, we can be friends. I'm not helping you, I'm not trying to kill you, do your worst.
Liver. Nerves.
You win, I'll let you leave, let's get out of here.
Liver.
Run, slay the princess.
Heart. Lungs.
Okay, if you want to work together, can you at least turn this whole thing off?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around
Oh
me.
my god!
Lungs. Liver.
Excuse me, ma'am? Damn, she confident.
Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart.
What happened after you killed me last
I tried
time?
to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
Lungs.
well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Liver.
Fascinating.
Nerves.
I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Nerves. Heart. Lungs.
So that's why you won't finish me off, huh?
Nerves. Heart.
If you need me alive, why did you threaten me then?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
That's only because you need me.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
I died of fright?
You
Dang.
seem miserable.
Thanks. Exactly what every fellow wants to hear from a lady.
Heart. Lungs.
Ah.
Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver.
I was sent here to stop you. What if I let you out? What then? Do we go our separate ways?
Definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A
Damn.
little good luck charm to make sure I stay free.
Hi, Fast. Welcome.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Lungs.
You promise?
Nerves. Heart.
Being around you is agony, though.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side.
Liver.
I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
She really is a lunatic.
Heart.
I'll just die then!
Liver.
You know you're a lunatic, right?
I am what I am, and right now, I'm in control.
Are you, though?
Heart.
I'm pretty sure my paranoid friend chanting in the background is what's in control.
So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
I was. Being honest was being nice.
Raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming
Oh, this
to
is a nice
enjoy
shot
the
right here.
lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart.
Hmm.
Lungs.
How about I just kill you instead?
Princess cocks her head, neck cracking
Oh.
uncomfortably.
The crack,
Can't
man.
help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear on the other side of her mask.
Nerves. Heart.
Thinking about that knife, are we? Well, put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out.
Liver.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
You're
can't
going to
knife
like
her.
What happens? Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here.
Why not?
This place is mine.
Okay.
And I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
Ayo.
Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs.
What if I refuse to let you out? What happens
We're
then?
stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear.
No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Or until your heart finally gives out.
Heart, lungs, liver.
And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
And a lot can
Oh, she's
happen
good at
before
this.
that. I'm sure I can get creative.
Heart, lungs, liver.
She knows she has the upper hand and she's playing it brilliantly.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
We know we don't have to be enemies, right?
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. 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 Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
So why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Ayo!
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart. You're back. Lungs, liver, nerves.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that. Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
Wow.
That wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Okay. I can't just let you live.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it.
Eh? Squeeze it?
I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
That sounds even worse, lady.
It's fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
People die if you do what you're doing to them. What you're doing to me to them, you know?
But everyone dies eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen. And maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
Yes. Slay the princess.
Concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
I don't think you did it.
You actually went for it! Oh, you're going to regret this? I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
You already almost murdered, like you already killed me once, and my organs are shutting down as we're speaking. What do you mean you can be terrible?
Can she? We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
Thank you.
She falls to the ground, unmoving.
Heart, lungs, liver.
Oh,
Well,
I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally.
thanks, paranoid.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right?
Yeah, Mr. Narrator, where's that reward?
She was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever.
What do you mean, you piece of shit? What happened to my reward?
Oh no. Oh no.
This is the second time he cheats me.
Oh no, I hate this.
I hate this too.
Time passes. Forever's gonna end.
The reward was a
Eventually,
nice
right?
cabin. Nice? I'm not sure being in this basement counts as the nice cabin.
No, it won't. That's the whole point of Forever. It doesn't end.
Lovely.
I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it?
What do you mean forever? Dude, you need to eat and breathe and poop and drink.
What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
Technically in her chest.
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before.
Damn, she was right all along.
That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
I mean, technically we're gonna die either way and then it resets, right?
Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right, I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
Oh my god, paranoid, you're making too much
I
sense.
just do. I value life. Every life.
You didn't value her life.
Especially yours. Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to
Sus.
value life.
Very sus.
Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
No, you do have to answer that. But I've got the best company. You guys, what more do I need? Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die for dehydration?
That's a grim thought, isn't it?
No! It's a
But
regular
I suppose
fall.
You're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before Forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
Okay. Are you stuck with us or can you go to other places,
I'm
Mr.
stuck here with
Narrator?
you. I wish I weren't.
We know one thing that lasts forever is pause's timer. Oi! That timer is not gonna last forever, okay?
Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
Okay. It's not like it matters if I die, I'll come back again.
That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine.
What the heck? Whose interest is it in then?
She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Interesting. Can you tell me your secrets?
No.
No? How about now?
Still no.
I'm gonna wear you down eventually. You just want to spill those secrets now. Come on.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can. The
Secret?
narrator continues to ignore you.
Damn it, you can't do it more. I've got the best company. You guys, what more do I need? You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Wow!
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely. You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Throw the blade in the void? Wow.
Oh no, what are you doing? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're really stuck here forever. There's no way out now. You mean other than starving? Right, I mean other than that. Oh, you could do a lot better than us.
Oh boy.
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
Well, time
You
to wait and die.
And then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing, nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
Yeah.
No, you really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance
very
to come,
inconvenient.
everything goes dark, and you die. Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
The Wraith. Oh no.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Boy.
Yes,
My paranoid friend.
So it does.
Oh, Cold is with us now.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave?
Then the world ends.
Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? But why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice.
Yeah, that's a point.
All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again.
He has a really good point. Hi, teens.
This place feels a bit different, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels like a web spider forest right now.
Path in the woods anymore.
No, definitely
That's all
not.
the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence?
He's telling us more now.
I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Okay. Are you the same narrator we met in other loops?
Suspiciously quick.
Oh shit. Crap. No. Sorry, chat. I accidentally dragged the game off bounds.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
There we go. Put it back. Sorry.
Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything.
Can you
In
make
fact,
a
making them
chart
all
for
separate.
me? Jesus Christ.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
You could have just said it's the same you, because it's not like we can go back to the old you.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
You know what that made me think of, Zeb? Hey, I just met you. You're not the same narrator that you were a second ago. But there is no ultimate. Exactly, Zeb. That's the point. It's like it is him, because all the other narrators are dead. Because those worlds ended. Oh.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions.
No.
You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
We've been killed and been killed, and neither of those schemes have gone well. If we're gonna fall for this forever loop, eventually we're gonna let her out. We might as well do it now. What if we don't go to the cabin? There's something else we haven't tried. Turn around and leave! Okay, let's go. Might as well we let her
You're
out
making
now.
a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
Okay. Are you sure?
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point.
You shouldn't listen to the voices in the game. I should listen to the voices of chat. Damn.
Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop.
But
there's
the
no reason to
voices
assume that
tell
the
me I
nature
should
of the
be
infinite
evil
will force you
and
to make
let
any
her
specific
out.
choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't.
We do?
And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
Listen to the voices. Listen to the voices, he said. Yeah, yeah. Silence! I kill you!
Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting.
Everyone's manipulating us.
We just have to avoid.
That is so
getting
true.
up in them.
That is so true, man. Why is the paranoid one making the most sense?
On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
What the fudge? Cold, you're starting to sound a lot like the princess.
You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
Boing, boing, boing. Look, da, 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 da. Up, 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 put 'em up, up, up. Nya, 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 nya. I'm listening to the voices. They say eat cake. Yeah. Cake good.
I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Well, you don't want to tell us and give us the answer, so... Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these
clowns
offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
Take it however you will, wow. Alright, cabin time, boys.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance.
This was so
Curtains billow
surreal.
out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Dum dum dum!
Of course there isn't a mirror. There wasn't one last time either, so why would it be there this time?
Indeed.
I suppose the only way to
Why
go
would
is
it?
forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Wow, Voice of Cold almost sounded like GLaDOS. Doesn't really matter. What's behind the mirror?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
Is there?
Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again?
He didn't say door, did he? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
Oh?
It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's gonna jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
Okay. Good morning, this level.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway.
Sus.
I
Very
presume in
sus.
front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror clean.
That I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse.
Wow.
You reach your arm
That
forward
is so
into
true.
the pitch black of the opening.
Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
She's here.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long,
Dum
frozen
dum
moment.
dum.
And then she, the princess, constricts.
Dum dum dum.
Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break. A deep cold
She broke
flood
our
in your
legs so
veins
we
as your
can't
legs,
run.
numb with the shock of it, collapse. And you collapse with them.
You're met with a terrifying visage of the princess.
Oh damn.
Grips your leg in a steel
Other
vice,
one was better,
her
man.
grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many.
Also, what the
long
heck
and
are
crooked
we? We're
teeth.
not human for sure. We're definitely a demon of some sort. Look at those feet. Look at those hairy legs. What the heck? What kind of beast are we?
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Damn. She petty. Also very smart.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us.
Hate? I don't think she hates us.
And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it. Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
She's gonna make it hurt, exactly. How about it doesn't
And
hurt?
turn off the part of you that feels things.
Oh! Seriously, the voice of the cold gives me GLaDOS vibes.
Oh, like it's that easy?
Yeah, snap of a button, alright.
It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Except that pain hurts. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition. Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad? You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Damn, that was cold. Look, we're even now. You killed me and I killed you. Water under the bridge, right?
I think you forgot something. Like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now I've become something so much worse. And it's all thanks to you.
So if it's thanks to me, you should be grateful to me, right?
If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
Whoa. Hold on there. Hold on there, lady. I'm a victim in all of this too, you know? I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. Ow.
You did hurt me. Twice even.
You hurt me
And
too!
you do it again.
I mean, he has a point.
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the
my
floor of the
God.
long hallway as the rest of the princess's
Her
body
boob was so
emerges.
nice.
Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Ah yes, fresh
You
angle.
sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? You along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this.
Not like this.
You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck.
There wasn't one, you piece of shit.
And the rest of the world are out of luck too.
Like, there literally was not a weapon. That was your fuck up, Mr. Narrator. You were supposed to set the prop there.
Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Yeah, this is perfectly fine.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
I mean, it could be worse.
Yeah, I'm right.
It could
This
be
is
the
fine.
first
It's better than
princess.
last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
He also has a point, yeah. Our organs are not failing. But that might have been better, at least then we had an owl.
It is fine.
And we had
Everything
control
is
back
always
then.
fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough. Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Of my soul? Damn. No.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like that.
Yes, it is cold. I mean, I wasn't the one who locked you in there.
We were gonna let you out of it. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin. Were we? I was.
I was. We were? There has to be the right reason?
And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
No! Yeah, well, you did shut down my organs and kill me twice, and on top of that, you never told me your name and you lied to me, and all you've done is hurt me. Why would I have a drop of sympathy for you?
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this.
Yeah, I've always been like this. You're not making it any better on us, Cold. Shut up! Did she lie? Kinda. She didn't tell us the truth, and she told us she doesn't remember stuff where she clearly did remember stuff, you know? Zayla, thank you so much for the 3 decades. I appreciate the resub. I didn't sew this though. I wasn't the one who locked you in here.
We don't
again
have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
Interesting perspective.
Your body,
ow,
still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
No. I'm not letting you out.
In a single moment of
Sorry.
overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
Mm-hmm.
I won't let you do this.
Tough.
capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
We're putting in everything we have.
Yeah, boys. Last shred of will, come on. We got this.
You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about
Shut
her
up, Cold.
body.
You're not helping.
It's just a body.
You're not helping, Cold. If you're not gonna help, get out of here.
Yes, it's just a body now, but I did do so many terrible things to you.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next one, we all go. You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body.
Woo!
But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Why do you hate me?
Why do you hate me?
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall.
We did it! We actually did it!
Yes, we've really shown them all, haven't we? I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it.
Fuck off, narrator.
What happens now?
You wanted it? I mean, we can still ask what happens.
But I want to know what
What is this?
happens now.
Why not?
Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
Oh my. You and you and you and me? The narrator left us? Terminal velocity ceases, you feel a mass growth torn out of you, and you and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
Well, she got eaten. But you don't answer her before she's gone, and you feel a resistance underneath your feet. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Freaking narrator dipping and leaving us alone in that void.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's gonna be okay, just trust me.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's calling us. And not in a good way.
You don't need to comfort them.
That is very true. I'll see you on the other side, it's gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Good, good, good.
We trust you. Whatever makes you happy.
Happy. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror, you gaze into your reflection. Time to see what's inside the mirror. You've grown. I have? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin. We're approaching her.
When I found you in the long
my.
quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither?
Wow.
But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Okay. Can you give me a straight answer? Everything you say sounds like a riddle.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Damn!
The vessels
Sassy.
you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Okay. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you. Oh my god, what the... When I go back, it says an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. Why have you been kinder? What do you want to bring? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? This vessel I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back, attack the entity or destroy your body. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
Really nice music.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Okay. Do you know what you want to do when this is done? What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
That is very true. That actually made me smile.
Do not worry. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Do you have any thoughts on this
This
vessel?
one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart.
Damn,
Do not
that's a
mourn her.
beautiful way to look at
She
it.
isn't alone anymore.
What's that smile, man? You don't have any preferences on learning to change or grow? What do you feel about me? I've hurt these vessels.
There is a hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
Okay. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. I will transcend in due time, and there is no way forward but to contribute to my awakening.
So that means I wonder if I should let one out so we can see the perspective of the outside world. Huh. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Do you know what you want to do
With
when
every
you're done with
gift you
this?
bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself.
Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible.
Interesting.
The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
So you don't have preferences?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Okay.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Deja vu, I've been here before.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Let's save. Alright. Well, that was beautiful. That was actually beautiful. Alright. I'm gonna stop now because we have a lethal in about 30 minutes. I don't want to grab a bit more food before it. But thank you for voting on the game of the month. Tomorrow we have game of the week. So you can nominate games that you want me to play tomorrow during the stream, and then we vote on them and we pick one and play. That was an interesting experience. Like the game has a lot of loops to it, and in a way it doesn't like it feels like we have some choices, but at the same time it also feels like we're kind of just watching a novel. It's very weird as a game to play, but it is interesting to like see various little details being given to you snippet by snippet. You know, the narrative quote unquote slipping up and telling you it's slightly more, and then knowing a bit more from the princess as well and stuff. Yeah, you're watching a novel with the chapters scrambled, alright. But it's definitely an intriguing game. Different from a lot of the games that I've played recently, so. Yeah. I will try to play the game at one point. Unless you guys obviously vote for it tomorrow, in which case we'll play it tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see. YouTube, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you being there. And I shall see you all probably tomorrow for the next game. Yeah. Bye, YouTube. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.